Psychological facts about Gemini's zodiac sign. As a Gemini, you're extremely independent, so anyone who thinks they can control you is going to have a problem. Geminis think too much. Gemini is most likely to speak up to defend you in your time of need. Gemini can make friends with anyone, they're just cool like that. It doesn't take much to make a Gemini happy, but it takes even less to make them mad. A Gemini blowing up at you can seem weird because 20 minutes ago everything was all good. They can be having the most fun and then suddenly want to go home. More than anything, Gemini need a strong mental connection with someone, and they don't find this too often in life. If it wasn't for the fact that the body naturally falls asleep, Gemini would be up all day thinking and thinking. Gemini spots the little things about a person that others miss. Geminis are the type that's comfortable with being single because they don't need someone to make them happy. They got themselves. As a Gemini, you always pay attention to what people do because a person's actions are much more important than their words. Gemini prefers meaningful relationships over fly-by-night senseless encounters. A hurt, stressed, or all-around annoyed Gemini will shut everything and everyone out. Their personality is half cool as F and half what the F. Even if Gemini is going through the worst of times, they keep going because they know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Gemini will argue vehemently for what they believe to be true. Gemini equals often misunderstood. One of the good things about Gemini is they don't overreact to things. They play it cool even if they're calling you all kinds of names on the inside. Geminis don't do temporary relationships. Geminis will never fully let anyone in. Gemini has a strong dislike towards anything boring. Loving a Gemini is both a complicated and rewarding experience. They know how to test you, but also how to love you like no other. As flirtatious as they can be, Geminis do not do temporary relationships. You're either in or you're out. When Geminis are good, they are attractive. When they are bad, they are very attractive. Geminis aren't afraid to admit when they are wrong because they know nobody is perfect. A Gemini won't fight for your attention, so if you ignore them, it will be your loss and someone else's gain. The Gemini will win, always. Nobody, and I mean nobody, switches up their moods faster than a Gemini. Gemini is a secret manipulator. They always get their own way without a scene. Geminis suffer from moodiness, however they hide this from close friends and family as they want to appear happy all the time. Gemini will give you the world on a silver platter until you show them you're not worthy. Gemini are monogamous and take their romantic love relationships very seriously. They can tell pretty quickly if you're their cup of tea or not. If you broke or at least put a dent in a Gemini's trust, no words of assurance can ever bring your relationship to how it was before. For all their talk, Geminis are surprisingly shy. Two things about a Gemini that can make a relationship with them hard. They can be stone cold at times, and they flip-flop a lot. Geminis don't fall in love easily, but they do make people fall in love with them easily. A Gemini female can make you feel like you are the luckiest man alive. Gemini is only aggressive when they feel like it's necessary. Gemini women cheer many up because they are free little spirits. As a Gemini, one of your greatest problems in a relationship is understanding how other people feel. A Gemini woman will see through someone straight away. Gemini secretly hide their emotions. Gemini will act opposite to what they want to do. this only adds to the confusing nature of them. As a Gemini, you are two personalities in one body, indecisive and unsure, but also adaptable and friendly. Gemini is a social network freak and will check for mentions, tweets, tags, or notifications before going to bed.